What else we got? What other questions we have?
Oh, yeah.
What's this thing with?
I know I have to keep loading comments. What a shorty.
Marie asked if there's anything I'm not good at. Math. Pretty bad at math.
Make him do math right now.
Please don't.
I like doing the numbers.
Yeah. Zach, would you say you're good at math?
No, I mean, basic math. If anybody was like, do long division, I was like, you can go fuck yourself. I have a calculator in my pocket at all times.
I'm never going to need to do long division in my life.
Yeah, I mean, if you do, it's going to be easy.
Then you don't have a phone.
Yeah.
Max is actually 8'7". He's just being humbled right now. So am I.
Yeah. If you want to find out how tall I am, get tickets to the Midnight Room Tour at Set.
See him in person.
Be on stilts. Hello!
Yeah, you commit to the bit so hard. You get a kid, something you're wrong. Have to keep them out.
Favorite cake flavors? Kind of like this question. So I don't even care that it's not music related at all.
There is only one cake that matters, and it's cookie cake.
We share the same favorite cake. It's chocolate chip cookie cake with cookie cake with chocolate icing.
Red velvet is the best cake.
What? I've never heard that. You like red velvet?
Wait. You've never heard of red velvet?
Never heard of your love for red velvet.
Oh, well, I don't. It's not like I go on the streets and
proclaim it.
Yeah, I just like it.
I lI'm
not a big cake guy. I'm not a really big sweets guy. I like my savory. I'm on a diet right now, so I'm thinking about food.
So let's say it's your birthday, right? And they're like, okay, so you don't
First
like...
off, fucking hate my birthday.
Okay. Well, let's in a world where you love your birthday,
Okay.
and they're like, oh yeah, you're like months ahead. You're wearing your birthday hat. So they're like, all right. So we know you don't like cake. What dessert would you prefer? What thing would you be like? I want to put candles in this and make a wish.
Stuffed crust pizza.
There would have to be some sharp ass candles.
Honestly, though, I don't know why, but I've never been a big fan of like sweets, like cake sweets, or like any sort of like.
I'm sorry, but hearing the words cake sweets is so weird to me.
But you know what I mean? Like
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, you know
You're like sponginess.
You know what I really hate?
Sponge and sugar.
Any like buttery pastry thing.
Okay.
So gross.
Like buttery
Sauce?
cookies.
Except for croissants.
Okay.
Pretty tight. But like,
Croissants.
I would
pretty
hang
tight.
out with croissants. But like,
What about like butter cookies?
Yeah. Oh fuck. So gross.
What about just like eating a stick of butter?
No. Last night, my girlfriend made like this white pasta that she makes.
Yeah.
It's literally just butter and Parmesan cheese. It's like something a 6-year-old would eat.
just roasting.
No. It's totally fine. I mean, like, she doesn't make it every day. She's in good health and everything. But like, I tried it with her, and I've been eating pretty healthy recently, and it was like the first like unhealthy thing I've had in a while, and it was like I've had a headache ever since.
Yeah.
There was like so much. I'm like,
My cheat meal is like once a week. I will order an entire large stuffed crust cheese pizza, and I will try to eat the entire thing in one sitting. I feel like that's how cheat meals work. Like you can't split it up.
Oh,
you have
yeah.
to eat it all in one.
Yeah, you have to feel the cheese.
Yeah.
You have to feel it and own it.
Yeah.
All right, really quick to go back to this song. So wrote this with Jaden from With Confidence, who we're going to be on tour with on the Midnight World Tour, Part 1. Setitupband.com, get your tickets. This one lyrically is about basically how when I refer to precious scars, like being cheated on and being damaged from these other people that have created and planted insecurities in my head, that honestly can be a problem in a relationship because I have trust issues because of how I've been treated. And I realized that Shay, my girlfriend, has been through very similar things, cheated on, other things that I won't air out her life, but some stuff that has caused issues internally. And that's kind of what helps us be so good together, is because we know what it's like to feel treated a certain way, so we make sure not to treat each other that way. And we both feel the words in this chorus and in this song in general. So yeah, so this one it's a special one. And it's one of the popular ones on there, and the post-chorus is doesn't have a ton of lyrics, and I kind of like it. It's more instrument-based, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like, to me, like the ancient history of the record, you know?
Yeah.
It's got that,
Yeah.
that upbeat feel.
Also, that tone is a guitar that is layered with a tuned wood block. So you hear the guitar and you hear a really percussive thing behind it, and that's what gives it its attack. Yeah.
I don't know much about this song, Raise No Fools.
Oh, Raise No Fool is one of the first ones we wrote for the record with Mike Green. And I like this one a lot just because the pre-chorus reminds me of Destiny's Child a lot, like that sort of vibe. I don't know, it was just like really groovy song, and the melodies came out right away. But
How often does that happen?
it depends. It depends on the mood. If the music is just rolling, then I can do melodies really fast. But like this one was like really easy for me.
Yeah.
The chorus was actually the hardest thing, if anything. It reminded us of Tug of War.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Tug of War was, because that was the first one we wrote with Mike, was we kind of referenced that song within this song.
There's some shades of funk, which I love.
Yeah, it's got the pushes too like that. Yeah, the chords, having everyone stack up there. And I'm also like a huge Bruno Mars fan, so if there's anything I can do in retrospect to things that he does, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What do we got here?
And also that beat is like that typical hip-hop beat.
Yeah, that was another one where, so I always grew up playing exclusively rock, pop punk, everything in that world. So every time we make a record, it challenges me to learn something new. And this one was like, I had never experienced that syncopation between the hands.
Oh, wow.
And so there was a good 30 minutes where I'm sitting there like breaking each one down. Like,
Yeah.
This happened,
That's cool, though.
this, and then this. Yeah, and
We're
once
so-
I got it, like you kind of like feel that groove.
Yeah.
It kind of comes together.
I noticed that I'll usually have a moment like that too. And for me, my moment of like learning and expanding vocally was Midnight Thoughts. The noise, the note on noise, the noise in my head. I go into my head voice. I don't think I've ever recorded my head voice on an album. Yeah, like ever, at least as a main melody, of course. Maybe as a harmony.
Yeah.
But like, as I've always been afraid of going falsetto or head voice, because I always thought it didn't sound
I was
good.
gonna say, I remember you saying, and this was like cinematics eras,
Yeah.
2013 or so. I remember you talking a little bit about how you didn't feel comfortable, strong. In that.
Yeah, a lot of times, like we'll be working on a song. People are like, try falsetto, and I'll try falsetto, and I'm like, let's go back to full voice. And I'm like, okay, my falsetto sucks. Like I would literally go there in my head.
What was
And-
the turning?
The turning point was just committing, honestly, the confidence. Like just by taking my lessons and practicing over and over again. Now I know my head voice is strong, and I found a way to merge it in there where it works. So it just worked out. Ryan Worrell,
Ryan.
Woo! What a big red. How you doing, man? Miss you.
Let's see. What was the so on the Killer in the Mirror tour, we showed them a song in VIP that we hadn't released yet. It was Lonely Dancer.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we did that's the second thing we did beforehand. We like doing that, by the way. So always pay attention because you'll sometimes get hints of things that are coming up. I stopped for a second because there's a vocal part that wasn't in the song that's coming up. I don't know if you guys know that was added like more last minute. But then
Oh, I like that part.
Yeah. that part wasn't in the song initially. So this is like my 80s hair metal moment. That it's ridiculous, but I like it a lot.
This record,
Woo!
it's rare because a lot of times you hear people being like, all right, we had to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get enough songs for a record. We had too many.
Yeah.
And so there's a bunch, but there's 3 in particular that we recorded fully.
We leave them hanging. Get it? We left you hanging.
And I just went back and listened to them yesterday, and I'm not trying to gas this up or anything. They're so good.
Yeah, there's to a point where we are considering, after this cycle has run its course, maybe we'll do something with them. We don't know what yet. We haven't made a commitment. We don't even know if we can, but we feel that confident in the song, so something at least keep in mind.
I mean,
What up, sis? My sister's here.
there's so many B-sides to within the past couple records that have been like this close to making it. It's not even that they weren't good enough. It's that like they didn't fit the vibe of the
Yeah.
record.
And a lot of times, though, like, it might be a mental block, but even if it was a good song, when we're like, now we're doing the next record, my first thought is if it wasn't good enough for the last record, it's not good enough for this record.
Yeah.
What is Mateo doing?
So this one I love because it sounds like a theme song to a 90s sitcom
Yeah.
where someone's like,
It makes me think of, like, Step by Step. Yeah.
yeah.
which by the way would be the perfect music video for that.
Oh, I love that so much.
It's like it's all happy looking, but there's really dark stuff happening within it.
Yeah.
Like we're accidentally tripping people down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm just like,
it's like, whoops.
so good. So I don't know if they know the whole story of Matt Appleton's involvement in records in the past.
Oh my God, yeah. So the guy who does the alto sax solo in this is the tenor sax player and vocalist in Real Big Fish, which is a ska band that I grew up listening to. So that's, first of all, awesome. And such a cool marriage that's unexpected. The way it all started happening, like we met him like before, like on Warped Tour and stuff. But such a nice guy, such a nice guy. We were supposed to do a record for somebody in the past, and it fell through last minute. And so I reached out to Brandon Paddock, who we wrote Why Worry with, for Duality. And last minute, he assembled this super group, which was him, Tommy English, and Matt Appleton. And when Matt Appleton got his involvement, he has a cabin. He's like a mountain man. He's awesome. He's like really outdoorsy. And I get to his cabin, and I was running a little late, and they were working on some horn stuff because he can play a ton of horns too. And usually, before this, I wrote all the horns. I've never usually let anybody touch that sort of side. And he said, "Oh yeah, I wrote some horns for Wolf in Sheep's Clothing." And I remember being like, "Oh shit, I hope it's good." And it's the wow 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 wow. Oh, we gotta let him get his shining moment here. That's right, sax solo, baby. We did it. We did it. So I walk upstairs and he shows me the horn part, and I was like blown away. And so he's always been involved in some capacity since then in our albums. But he's just such a great guy, very talented. If you have not seen Real Big Fish live, you are missing out. Go check them out.
This one, it was another bucket list thing, but it's got a heavy sax.
That, and also this has two firsts. This is our first sax solo and our first fade out.
Is this really our first fade out?
It's our first fade out, isn't it? I don't remember the fade out. Correct us if we're wrong, but I don't think we've ever had a fade out.
Wait, how does Miss Mysterious sound?
It's the big ending.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no fade out.
Oh,
That's huge.
Here comes the fade. All right, what's next?
It's unopened windows.
It is. All right, cool. So this one, I have had this concept in my phone for a long time of what I wanted it to be. Everyone leaves. I know. It looked like Zach was leaving too. Oh man, it's a concept I've had in my phone for a long time. Basically about it, there's someone that you've lost. It doesn't have to be someone that's passed away, but maybe it's someone you used to be friends with or something. But all these memories that you wish you had with them, and how you know that they won't be possible anymore. So it's almost like you're just watching them through a window that will never open. So and also kind of like the window of opportunity that's closed, kind of like that. So that's the concept behind this. And all the memories, I never got to have a beer with my dad. I never got to go to a game. A lot of different stuff that we just never even got to talk about. You never got to see Set It Off really be born. So it's just kind of stuff that I wish I could see now, like marriage and all that stuff. And I know a lot of people go through that. And I had the song about just losing them overall, and I wanted the song about thinking about all the stuff you wish you could have had. And yeah, it may be sad, but these are important emotions to have. And that's one thing I'm really proud of with this record is I think there's a lot of different moments. Like we try to treat our albums like movies in the sense that we want there to be every emotion you could feel, every mood you could feel within the whole. Treat our shows like that too. Actually, everything we want you to have a full experience. So really proud of how it all came out. And usually we'll end on the ballad, but this is a very sad song, and we didn't want to end on that. So we weren't sure where Happy All the Time should go. So we chose that as the last song because we felt like, this song is about being sad, and then the next song is about, hey, it's okay to feel that way. So there's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with feeling down because we all get there. We all get to those points in our life.
I just found Cody's kinetic sand.
Oh, you found it?
I don't know if you guys have ever messed
I got that for Shay for Christmas because she loved it at your guys' apartment so much.
so sad.
Oh, it really is.
As far as this
Is
song,
it still working?
I know that the idea is about memories that you were never able to have, but it also kind of reminds me of memories that you were able to have.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So it's kind of taking the good with the bad, which is kind of what the whole record is about. The themes, with If life was all good, it wouldn't mean as much.
Wait, did this end?
Is it over?
No, it says new comment.
Are you guys still there? Was it the kinetic sand? I'm so sorry.
All right, here we go. Cool. Did it? It looks like it might have. Oh, this is a pinned comment. Oh my God. How do I unpin a comment?
Unpin.
All right, but it keeps moving. There we go.
I was just talking to Zach about this, about how I feel like I'm a reverse grandma in that I know how to use all social media except Facebook.
Yeah.
So, like, my grandma is better at Facebook than I am.
Yeah,
So
that sounds like a very funny punk band name.
reverse grandma.
What's up? We're Reverse Grandma. Oh, these were all real strings as well. Oh, another little Easter egg in this. I just pinned another comment. That's the Easter egg. God, I have to like race this thing. So essentially, in Dad's song, which is an album that was the first time we ever had a song written about my father. I cannot pin this comment.
It's a different one.
This is Danny Boy. That's a song that that my father and I held really close to our hearts. And so last time it was just on trumpet, and it's being played on his trumpet, and this time I'm playing it on my clarinet as well. So it's almost like me and him are playing together. And yeah, so that's a moment that I really, really appreciate.
How does it feel to write something this personal and release it to the world?
Honestly, kind of liberating. Like for me, I think I like wearing my emotions on my sleeve just because I feel like I don't have to hide anything. And being able to do that in a song, I feel more, I don't know, connected, I guess, is the best way to word that.
Yeah.
So like if people talk about stuff, I don't have to pretend like I'm always okay. And that's what I've been treating interviews lately, is talking about everything. I didn't used to with that. That feels amazing. Being able to talk about all the bad times we've had as well as the good times, and being able to make it, show everyone that we go through terrible shit all the time too. It's nice to not have to put on a mask.
Yes. Being honest and genuine.
Yep.
Harder to do than it sounds.
Yep. But once you start doing it, it is nice.
This has got to be one of the most left of center songs we've done. But it's so cool.
Oh yeah. Like the chords are so funky. And this is where we let Sky from Mitchell just go to town on the bass. That's him playing it. That's why we featured him. People won't usually feature guest musicians as like a featuring. Usually it's just a vocalist. But we had to give Matt Appleton and Sky some credit because they're obviously incredible at what they do, and he was a huge part of this song coming together. One of my favorite lyrics. Sometimes living feels like a chore, picking your emotions up off the floor. This whole second verse I like a lot. Ooh, that's when you say
later in the song, it's the first time we've been able to do this, and we've been trying to do it since the band started.
Yeah.
Get a choir in there.
Yes.
And not only did we get a choir, but we got some of the most talented singers that I've ever heard.
So this gospel choir, I don't know if you guys remember the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, but they were like the gospel choir in that for when she would go live. I think today on Ellen.
I'm blanking
The
on
parts are so good.
on the guy's name.
Frank.
Was it American Idol?
Oh, him, Jacob Lusk.
Yes.
Yes, Jacob Lusk. So the guy that you hear go off in the background is Jacob Lusk. He was on American Idol. One of the most humble people I've ever met in my entire life for the amount of talent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yo! Right now, guys, take a second. Go to go to shop.rocksound.tv. I mean it. Open a new tab right now. Shop.rocksound.tv. We did a very extensive interview about Midnight and all those details about not being okay. And all the pain that we went through to create this album is in that. So please go check it out. Man, it's one of my favorite moments on the album.
Oh, this one that comes in right
Oh,
here.
yeah. His high note.
There's a video, I don't know if it's been posted yet, of Cody recording.
Oh, I should post that.
And just loses his mind.
I lost my
First, I was
mind.
like, I'm just going to ad-lib something. And
Yeah.
he does that.
Yeah, I literally went, oh my God! From inside the studio. Yeah. Yo, and then the craziest part is like outside my comfort zone is they put me in the room with them, and I'm just like, oh wait, one second. God, he's so good. And me and him went back and forth, and that's why you hear at the very end here, I backed up because I wanted him to end it, so he does. I said I had to let you get that last one. I love when you do that shit. But yeah, that is our album Midnight. So let's answer a few more questions, and then we will have to rip.
Let's see. We've answered everything. There's no
Edit question.
Oh, Zach, do you remember the episode of Legends of the Hidden Temple you were on?
That episode never aired. Neither did the Guts episode. They never aired. It was just something that I went through. It was like one of those. You go to Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, and then they pick people from the audience to participate in it. It was never actually aired. I think my mom has a VHS tape.
That is awesome. Yes, your team was too good.
Silver Snakes.
Wait, did you win?
I did not win either.
Did you get to the final obstacle?
No, not on the Guts. They
Dude.
didn't go that far.
Really?
All they did was
Did they get the aggro crack?
No. It wasn't like the show.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I did the rowing thing in the water.
Yeah.
And then the basketball, like jumped down and then try and.
Oh, that one's so awesome.
Yeah, but that was, and then Legend of the Hidden Temple was literally just the questions, and then
Wait,
you could walk.
how loud is Woman?
There was a speaker, I think, in front of us.
Oh.
I don't know. I
Is
don't
he like
really
booming? I
fully
imagine
remember.
him booming.
No, I don't think it was. My hair didn't blow back. Yeah.
Oh,
but
the music's not on anymore. We already ran through the album, which we found out is about 51 minutes because I think we started it as Killer Mirror was on.
Yeah.
Release the VHS.
Yeah, leak it.
Release the VHS.
Greetings from Peru. What's up, Peru?
What else we got? Someone asked if we are going to be meeting fans after the show. So we try our best to meet as many people as we can, but we can't guarantee, especially because a lot of these shows are going to be very cold. And so we want to make sure that you guys are being safe as well and not waiting outside in freezing weather.
absolutely.
So if you want to guarantee that you can hang out with us, get VIP tickets. It's the surefire way. Set up band.com/VIP. Obviously, we're going to try our best.
Yeah.
But
The only reason we wouldn't be able to is for weather, or for me personally, this is the longest set we've ever done. It's looking like 18 songs. So in order to, in interest of fairness to the other shows, so I can sing all 18 of them every day, some days my voice is going to need me to rest. That's just part of being a vocalist. But, oh, wait, is Dan here?
oh, Dan's calling.
Hey, are you here?
Calling me.
No, wait, you're just in time to say goodbye to everybody.
All right, let's get some more questions ripping
All right,
here.
are you already let in?
Let's see.
Okay, I'll come down here.
Greetings from Denmark. Can you guys please come to Denmark at some point? So I mentioned this earlier. With this album cycle, we are trying to hit as many places as we can and places that we've never been. So we're trying to go everywhere. So if we haven't announced your city, state, country, wherever you may live, keep updated on our tour dates at setitupband.com, and you will find. I don't know. I'm really trying to use. He's got this like wild mouse. You have to push the bottom button to get it to work. What else we got?
Favorite breed of dog, which is interesting.
Probably maybe a Shiba. Honestly, I love mutts.
Yeah.
Big mutt fan. What else we got? Emily asked if we'd be able to write out a tattoo.
During meet and greet.
Yeah, I mean, I've got pretty bad handwriting.
Yeah, it all depends on how much time we have and what we can do, but we always try and accommodate everybody.
Hannah asked if I can paint my nails black and blue for the tour. So I've been doing blue, midnight blue, and red for the accent nail.
Which
gel
one
nails.
is it? Is it the
It's the middle one. Yeah, for a little bit of, you know.
Oh, you just slipped off the live stream. We're going to get dropped now.
This is it. Facebook is going to ban us.
Really bothers me.
The cam. What else we got? Gwendolyn asked any drum covers. So playing drums at home is pretty hard because neighbors don't like the sound of banging all the time. I would love to, but no plans for that as of yet, just because apparently people don't like the sound of loud noise at 9 p.m. So look who's here!
Wow.
He's arrived. He's made it, ladies and gentlemen. In the 11th hour. Oh no!
Whoa.
There he is.
Hey boys. Hey dude.
Hi, boys.
Hello.
Hi people.
In the
Sorry.
chaos of it all, I
Sorry.
accidentally unpinned the rock sound comment. I'm so sorry.
So go to rocksound.shop.rocksound.tv.
Shop.rocksound.tv.
I'm gonna double check on that. Shop.rocksound. Follow me, everybody. Open a tab and check it out. And that is it. Shop.rocksound.tv. Shop.rocksound.tv. Remember, shop.rocksound.tv. What? Shop.rocksound.tv. Go get it. There's an interview about us there. TV. It's a TV. So you want to answer some questions?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Couple. What'd you guys think of the album? Yeah, you having a little party. How long do the meet and greets last? Ooh. I don't know, anywhere from like 30 to 45 minutes, I feel like.
This would probably be 45.
45, a lot of cool stuff planned. A lot of stuff we've never done before, so that'll be sweet.
Is there anything about the record in particular that you want them to know, or that they wouldn't have known already? Or what it means to you?
This album is, I don't know if it's extreme, but this album's my whole life. I feel like this is the longest it's taken us to do a record in the best way ever. You know, it taught us how to be very patient and just to work for what's right. So we all grew up quite a bit through this process. So that's been super awesome. Something you guys don't know that might be really cool. Pretty much almost all the horns and the vocals are natural. And Cody got to conduct for a little horn choir.
I forgot to mention the conducting.
Yeah. It was really cool.
That was fun.
Yeah.
They did that, and then Dan played all the trumpet stuff, like the trumpet you hear in Lonely Dance. That's him. The trumpet. What were the other ones? There's some more.
Unopened Windows.
Unopened Windows.
Happy All the Time.
Happy all the time. Oh yeah, that's the
The little Zelda theme song.
Oh yeah, it does kind of sound Zelda. Oh, yeah, that was him as well. Oh yeah, we have to load these down.
Yeah, sorry.
What's your favorite song on the record, Dale?
Oh God, have to pick one.
Yep.
One to two. I settled on two.
You know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball here. I'm gonna say "Raise No Fool."
Oh, nice.
Definitely my favorite track. I think it just has everything. It has the riff is super. I mean, it started off like it's like a Story of the Year riff. We were kind of
That's right.
Yeah.
We realized it reminded us of Story of the Year, like almost kind of until the day I
Yeah,
die.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like a New Jack Swing and like some Bruno
Yeah,
Mars. So
it
it's like
mixes a ton of genres together.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And then also, like I was saying, the melodies are very like Destiny's Child.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah,
What was,
very Bills.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult part in the process for you?
I think I'll just go back to being patient. Honestly, we're no disrespect to any other, no pun intended. No disrespect to any other producers we've worked with, but again, Mike Green really taught us patience.
Yeah.
To really slow down and look at the big picture of what the song means. Is the message getting across?
Yeah.
You know, so that was probably the toughest part. Just like take a step back.
He was really great at helping us with weirdly enough song titles.
Yeah.
Putting a lot of attention on the song titles, creating unique ones and song titles that would stand out amongst the rest. So where I got in the habit of if we were writing a song and we had an idea for a title, I would Google that title to see if a popular artist or popular song already existed with that title so that we could avoid it. And I think for the most part, I think 99% of the titles are songs that are not already big.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Do you guys have a favorite moment?
It's going down. Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Got one of them fancy schmancy standing desks.
So in the process
that's what.
of this album being made, do you guys have a favorite
This right here.
The standing desk.
Favorite moment. Mine for me was the day we were recording the gospel choir, and I got to go in there and sing with them.
That was special. That was definitely special.
My blood was pumping. I was like nervous and excited. That was probably my favorite moment.
Nice.
Really enough, and I'm going back to the song. I feel like "Raise No Fools" where we hit our stride. That
Yeah,
day we're in the studio with
you're
Nuki,
right.
Nuki.
Yeah.
Nico and Mike. It was just a big party in there, and I think that's where we finally started catching energy.
That's a real thing, by the way. Like when you take some time off writing, or if even for like your band or your group, and you come back to it, you start writing, and things are okay at 1st, and the songs are pretty good at first. It's very rare that you come back in like at your best. So there's usually like a little curve of like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 songs, full songs, And then there's the one where you're like, okay, we're back.
Yeah.
You're right. That was the one.
Yeah.
Where we really started to feel it again.
You got this interview thing down, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready
We
for
got
that.
questions.
Yeah. There was like I can't remember the exact place we were, but okay, so and you guys will see it again in these Midnight Thoughts series. YouTube.com, so I set it off. There was a moment where, and I think it was the first time it ever happened as a band. Creatively,
We
we
kissed.
We creatively kissed.
Open mouth kissing.
It was a creative kiss.
I took that serious moment and ruined it.
What do you think about that?
No, but so I think for the first time as a band, we were creatively kind of split. Like we weren't
Yeah.
on the same page. Whereas in the past, we've always kind of felt like this. We're all like similar minds,
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that. And I can't remember this moment specifically, but I remember the feeling of like striking the balance, and all of us being like, "We're back." Like,
Yeah.
we're here again.
It was about like 75% of the way, I think. Like when we started getting really good mixes back, we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, okay, this is gonna work.
That was huge. That was like a big, felt like a weight off the shoulders. It felt like all of this tension just disappeared.
Right.
Yeah.
We're back. We're fucking back. Set it off is here.
And I stand by my mentality back then, and it's actually one of the reasons why I was so excited was because we were butting heads at points. It's because we all cared so much, and because we all wanted this to be the absolute best it could, and because that it may have started like some, really intense discussions. That's when I personally knew that this was going to be a great album for us, because we weren't going to let it not be that. So thank you all. First of all, it's been an hour. Thank you all for listening to our album. Thank you for streaming it. Please continue to stream it. Let's go for the highest chart positions we can, and we need you to do that. So call to action. Get your friends and family to go purchase the record. If you've done it, do it again, even if you just want to. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you. Welcome to the new era of Midnight. We are coming on tour to the UK in April. A lot of them are sold out, but to check to see if your date is available, go to setitoffband.com. Check the dates. We'd love to see you there. And
Thanks, Rock Sound.
thank you, Rock
Thank you,
Sound.
Rock Sound. Yeah, for sure.
Seriously, thanks for all the love and support. We will see you guys pretty shortly. Love y'all. Bye. Drop the hourglass.
Goodbye.